Welcome back to the studio. And right now, Good and also Daily Trust, State, Nigerian Tribune, and Cooking and Daily Sun this morning. Take the daily import order PDP with convention. Raise 1 million procure. And actually in PFI making it passenger. Tinubu has spent 1.15 trillion naira importing from US. Federal government to meet our demands and journalists in this electoral. Senate OK's 1.15 loan to fund 2025 budget deficit. Move to end HCDA Act. This report of to remove rights away from independent newspaper. Vanguard. On the Vanguard newspaper, major head here. Tinubu backs NG proposal for tax exemption. And still on the Vanguard, Super Eagles 26 playoffs undeterred. And on weekend, no officer or soldier lawful duty will be punished, says Defense Minister. And on the front strip, still of the Vanguard newspaper, Presidency clarified Trump not behind NGX gloves. PDP extends order national convention till Friday. Right of crisis, tell operating HC. US, Nigeria, among 16 hunger crises. And we have here says Leke to challenge right. Throws power into first blackout in 60 days. Newspaper now, let's Telegram. On the net we have here NGE appealed highest standard of journalism with editors. Done for the property right? Approves 1.15 trillion naira loan to fund 20 budget. And here we have there's never lawful duties. Federal government cancels strong policy because English so medium structure. Disregard misleading claims. Convention we heard as scheduled, said PDP. Tourism can't motion to stop court judge. And that's it on. Then moving on, next this morning is the Guardian. NG free as Tinubu urges pledges recovery and court stop terrorism. Minister said on weekend's confrontation with mother tongue, reinstate English as language instruction. Presidency denies effect on NG as 6 genocide. Obiagbana challenges global confidence Leke. And still holding credit Nigeria for strong 2325 earnings. And we have house 12 trillion naira using trillion abandoned property. Nigeria records 566 300 leaked, need 96 million global breaches. Nigeria 1990 wreck. It's on the Guardian newspaper. Next is the Daily Trust. On Daily Trust newspaper, despite Tinubu's pledge, federal takes fresh 1.15 trillion. And I lost 120 million cash by this trader. Government drops mother tongue and Eagles battle Gabon. Today, criticizers fell media. Right, and that's it on the Daily Trust. Fast now. Next up is this day, right? Yes, this paper. On this day newspaper, I have here Tinubu to criticize won't compromise national. The PDP COC are now on as scheduled on day. And all right, that's was with riders Tinubu to President. All right, next is the Nigerian Tribune. Your headline here says, head NWC this convention blames APC for CP crime. Plot one state convention says committee. Court inter. Yeah, seek tax with low interest loans to for joint practice with national marketing that livable. Obasanjo at inauguration of last time. Government is secular road come Oyo State economic backbone. Senators clash over delineation of words and worry by neck. I am tired of motions without result. Lawmaker lament rising headers. Thanks. Construction of a tower roads and Okwebolo Hills reels are transformation work in this sector. Korean stock as blue lifts by 5 billion. Right, let's take a look at the paper. What? Weekend naval officer clash. Ex fume others. FCT Minister Yerima civilian military relations. Be fair, government criticism. Tinubu tells editors. PDP and Ibadan make court orders. About my fresh probe bars why using so name. Report Nigeria again. National Tinubu's 1.15 trillion, 20 trillion naira abandoned federal property. Me says Bamidele Carlo differ on alleged plots to the same story on the nation. Nation is splitting cost PDP. And lastly, paper PE annual Tinubu to Nigerians, we must join hands to defend democracy. Court asks November 20 judgment at trial court. The reason democracy fails is INEC. Think President main court 27 votes over Senate dismisses report of alleged plot to sack Akpabio. Okwebolo has Edo's rebirth reels out achievements across the East sector. Convention with NWC. All right, that's basically what's up on this morning. The student I have with me, Mr. Bonnie Akese. Welcome. Good morning. Good to have you. I mean, since last week Thursday, a lot of of course in our media spaces. But what is most virtually on, or rather, yes, I will read that. Despite Tinubu's pledge, federal government takes fresh 1 trillion loan. That's not all. I like to see where we're headed, because taking loan and somebody approved, case. Senate okays 1.15 naira loan to 2025 deficit. Now, so many riders to that move amend the HCDA Act, dismisses report plot to remove Akpabio as well. So, I mean, the problem is that they will not be now okaying 1.50 budget deficit. What's your take?
Okay. The of seem to look at sentiment borrow negative. The law doesn't. It's not a popular thing. No. I think have called management of.
Okay.
The planning of the federal ministry. I think then we have the assembly. I think I can like that.
Right.
It's the trust in
Exactly.
our debt management. Because the on the street may not have all the calculations, policy framework that makes the grow recklessly. The media, you know, there will be some think tank, the conversation and calculations that economic decision that is being made. Yeah. But if it is left such the conversations form those decisions, but in those of power, they will explain what the public is saying.
That's right.
Government serves general. So, if you want to execute, if you want to implement any policy, no, that have direct economy. Of course, very bear on the economy, on the people. It is the conversation public.
That's right.
Give policy to the people, so that way you pay. At least there will definitely be dissent. But when you have done that, you inform and the so. But, I cannot sit here and say the federal government is or I don't must put before a declarative statement on a issue, contextualize it, put it in context, and have very issues and all to the issue.
So, but my thing is that, like you, I also want to add that accountability, yes, you're transparent, and then at all time, because this is tax. You're borrowing to do what? Let's know. At one point, you're borrowing to. It should be coming periodically to tell us. Like you said, and I agree with you. Yes, it's not, especially when you're not borrowing to transform our educational, borrowing to transform our sector. You're borrowing for more structure, borrowing to attract investors. To you, it's a welcome, but
that's why I say conversation, public dialogue is key to running a government.
Indeed, key.
Yeah.
It's the ASU side. So the ones against big negotiation. The National Executive Council (NEC) of the Academic University has expressed concerns over this inconsistent approach to negotiation. The situation could have consequences. Nation. So, Mr. Boniface, in 2025, negotiation, going on strike. People, if they can, it's just like what we have in the public schools in our primary and secondary education. That was what gave birth to private schools that we have. Before now, it wasn't that much. Now, everywhere, the public school, and it shouldn't be. Now, the universities are like as well. So, also going on the student. And so what is the federal government doing to meet the so that to come in 25?
I have followed the right from when we were in the we were people who to strike. The we were supposed to do for some of us ended up 5 years. Not because we had any carryover, not because we had over, just because of remember that that is what 1983.
Wow.
I remember we lost the whole academic section, and it is on and on and on. It's surprising that a sector like health, education and health, because health workers are the health and education sector.
Yes.
Public primary that
They have.
because NUT was to stand up to sustain. I was a teacher. I was working NUT. I followed the struggle. I know that lost it. Because when people as teachers, they didn't join the teachers about our nation. That thing led to the like you primary secondary school. Instead of government saying the issue of basic education, allow it commercial, where you begin to see national schools, to national school with a roll call of people who made in all the so everything became a school. Everything became a school, and everybody became a school preparator.
Wow.
They have no vibrant training programs. People no longer even, some people, colleges of education are
right.
Faculty of education in universities are the empty.
Yes.
At the department. So we are not training professionals. We don't love education. We love certificates.
That's it.
So how can the national president or national man of I belong to organization with him, so we do conversation with and you enter into an of course bargaining at the so of
right
employer you negotiate and you get to the point where integrity demands
the agreement.
Yeah, the law will talk of substances beyond your. You come back to the table and move. I was shocked to my bone marrow. Last time as way that the country, then Muhammad Buhari, blessed memory, said he was not aware that our parties were shut down. Yeah.
Which is, you recall when
a president every towers were shut down. So I think the persons who shared the view on one sending me a platform. I have that on my under the Tinubu that knows that he has he can do it. But I pray prove us wrong. Those of us who express that confidence, you know, we shouldn't be. If we and the Nigerian people should raise their voice, distant civil society, ordinary every citizen, because
exactly
if the federal education collapses, man, the consequences. So things they call private. I not being marketing them, because it is not a education is about worship. It is. I have a face. I have a. Are you a scholar?
That's a question.
Are you a scholar? So that be content with certificate and
yeah, I think
the content.
So
what is the content wearing? That you are wearing? You know, that
valid.
So if Nigeria just decide, so we want $1 trillion economy. This is 2020.
Yes.
We have
2025, yeah.
So we're talking the educational sector, the power. Are we going to be that $1 going to be the economy by the product of people, by the design and of its people related in portfolio investments are supplement the system and yes, it's a tiny thing,
right?
You know, look forward to. But what are the concepts, what practical things that are being to realize that dream? Power development is the first and foremost, and the foundation of manpower development, educational sector, especially at level,
tertiary level.
Then the health sector. The sector is not treatment in hospital. It goes beyond that. The health education angle to it, the preventive health. There's the clinic, the treatment, you know.
Right. There's a lot of issues begging for and solutions. I just William will be here. This was even surprised to hear you the ASU strike. So it's on up to 5.
Yes.
It seems to have been a thing of right now. And it's capable as a of an ASU's problem. Do not their demand. There are demands that.
First of all, let's do quote unquote. After negotiation, so the other your demand is unrealistic. We're here on set interrogating the issue of student loan. Student loan is, let's put it, you're going to be able to give what is less access to their education for indigent students. Now, be able to cover everybody.
Okay.
No, it won't. So, what is the way to cover everybody? So, you have removed subsidy on petroleum. Direct the subsidizing the education
system. Oh.
Everybody would benefit.
What's the loan?
Why not that? If you fund the universities very well, subsidy the fund. The student universities a rock bottom, some people call it, that even the most indigent of students can afford them. Pay worker at least living wage. It is the money in the hands of workers. The patronage of moving consumer goods. That gets to goods and providers. And it is the way of money being recycled in the economy.
Right.
That be able to of the student loan because the government, the person also the pay he can go he be able to afford to pay. The the fashion design business because his parents are able to pay him or her. He or she also will be able to pay fees. So you see it is a system.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be a system. That is the
all right.
People the access is denied. Like in our time. Accommodation or the academic, a whole academic section. 50 naira. You know, job to Indian here.
Oh.
Okay. You know, the is I can't remember ever paying in one up naira as school.
That was
supposedly my children are in the university.
Right.
Same my in the same university that I attended. I know what I paid same in paying from the it is completely a different world. Still I have ties. University friends are working there, I am in touch, you know. And then the what managing the become cannot help but sympathize.
Well, that's what we can hear. Yeah. Away from that story, now let's take a look at the officer clash. Ex-generals film of probe. Now, Wike to Territory FC and the main personnel clashed over a disputed piece of land in Abuja. I do not want to go into the land, who the plot of land belonged to, but it's trending, the controversy surrounding that. You saw everywhere. So, sorry, what's your take? Let me hear from you first.
We are a people, because like political scientist, he say democratic journey of nation in progress. The most democratic, advanced democracies still having to adjust, amend, and their institutions in furtherance of their society. So this is part of the journey. I've watched presentations. The federal government has, but I know. I saw the FCT person who was on channel Mokbe Ogun.
Right. I watched.
Yes, and let us agree. He said they were all right, and take the minister match
the owner.
Does it take the minister to march to the site?
Right.
Go physically enforce whatever law. Actually, again, right. When you gone to go and enforce,
right.
There you saw that they were military persons in military uniform. Do you think there are things that happen in this country? The civilians, you will go and
military officer.
If we are not supposed to get to that level.
This is
even the supposed to office and get, and this thing to enforce it. He will the president. He is acting on behalf of the president.
Exactly.
He will matter
president
to the president to do about things. After we go to the court, we rule.
And not falls into your own hand. But let's also respond on the position of the was it in the right standing to?
I have not read the response.
But you
okay, I mean the guy,
the soldier
acted professionally.
Okay.
He acted. Do you that young smart officer woke up and went?
Was working on orders.
We must understand what is called a military.
Okay.
We must understand work. We must understand that the command, the nature of the is not exactly the same. That is the public administration.
I agree.
You know, so military people at duty. How you read with the officers on another level institution. So when you meet them, you should take cognizance. They are asking what part of the public belong to. You know? And so your communication should be in your acknowledgement of whom by the role and assignment and the modus operandi that are approved for them. I think when there was a
right.
Even that guy, the was illegally fired. It's not going to be recovered through fiscal.
No.
People with the military, you know, of with the who retired admiral,
right?
Who is the
said plot.
So,
like you're saying, to courts, laws into
as
their
it is,
hands.
as the minister.
Nobody's.
Look at the issue we are having.
I think that this is not the first happening. It's not the first time. We are going viral because this person put his ground.
Of course.
Other people can just okay, this minister, you know, dreading the city minister, so they would have just given him, you know. We
should dread the institution. When we turn our to the institution, where democracy starts dying. If you read how democracy is, you will see that time begin to stay aloof and and the proud. You are doing very to society. Look at what we're facing, the issue of country interest. You can see conversation. I can, you know, some people are saying no, America is wrong. Say they want to come and Nigeria without
say no to
the of our people. The people who teams. Where source help come from? Let it come. You see, so when when you put it in context, not even America, not even we accept that another country say there's racial discrimination in America, coming to protect those who are being discriminated. I tell you, those who have suffered racial discrimination in America, if they see anything that will free them, including country coming to America, they will embrace it. Preservation is the of nature. So, sovereignty to you allow this thing happen in the first place.
I agree.
If they react decisively, there's no deterrent. There's no other deterrent crimes of deviant behavior, rather than those who have tried it are decisively healthy. See, we are utilitarian in nature, pleasure, and we are the criminal who commit his crime under because he doesn't want to pleasure. Not even minding that the source of pleasure is going to a pain on other people. The same will avoid.
It.
So
all right.
Comes in to regulate people that they are not protected. You no longer have the justification you should seek.
That's right. All right. Away from that, just seconds, conflicting court orders on convention. PDP factions clash. A lot of actually all that stir PDP convention as this scheduled. The end is coming to say we're having our convention on Saturday regardless of opinion. So PDP, I don't know. What's your
democracy? Not really. Is as one of the cardinal wires. You know what? Because they play the role of gatekeepers. It is the political party out people who are threats to because through the mentalities of the parties, such characters are kept away from public office, are kept away from public premises.
All right.
So when the political parties are able to do that, and the political party platform becomes a free-for-all, democracy is in danger. You asked this question last. I remember. I told you, have you read Olarote's Our
Got mad again.
So
I'll read that. So next Thursday, I have to.
It's the
same thing. Husbands have gone mad again.
See, when the political parties are not stable, please talk democracy. Political parties are not, and you can't even predict.
Wow.
The laws are framed. When you go to legislation, one of the things you laws that cover all agencies. Laws are optional. That is, laws are directed at jurisdictions. There are things that are in the jurisdiction that things, to have laws are being made to address laws. There will definitely be continuous that laws, but when one of the things you is to make to
stipulated.
You make that subject them to analytical maneuvers. So, semantics try to that the provisions are not nebulous. The semantics are not, Yeah. So you don't use amphiboles and all those ceteris ringos. You make it direct and so that protection. When you do research, historical methods. That a history scholar, a historian, should write in such language that meaning. That is, when I read any language, read it here, another person read it, all of us will be able to get the same message. To get the same. So, I drafted. But surprising, because after studying law, the few principles, you go to take your bar training in school. Or you go there to learn. It's the procedures for administration of justice.
Okay.
Applying those. So, it's that people studied who were in the same jurisdiction. Laws of the give different interpretations.
Oh, wow. All right. I think this
is another challenge because our jurisprudence is the same. Then
I just want to put you on. Did you see PDP winning the elections?
I can't hazard that guess. I don't do this.
Right. Thank you so much. And analyst this morning, Professor Boy Casey, as always, also this great analysis, newspaper headlines this morning, and that's on Thursday's edition on behalf of asking, please tomorrow to wrap up ride weekly, or rather, yes, a weekday, and tomorrow wraps up this morning, right? But from us today, Thursday's edition of Ife Osita. Don't forget to be kind today. Bye for now. Thank you so much.